Hi, everyone, and welcome to How to Emotionally Connect to Your Child. I'm Yolanda from Empowered Parenting, and a warm welcome to all of you gorgeous parents that sign in from all over. This is being broadcast in our private group, as well as we've got attendees here with us. uh, Parents with kids and parents with intentions to increase their awareness. I always say that parents are always doing their best, but here's the caveat. Here is the part where we really need to get it is we are doing our best given the knowledge we have. So unless and until we expand our knowledge, expand our awareness, come into events like this where people like me focus and do this work um, 24/7 really for X number of years, you have the benefit and exposure to take this away and truly be that best parent. So always say kudos to parents who come in and do this work. Lovely. So welcome to Sandra from Sydney and welcome to Melissa from New York. Is that right, Melissa? Wow,
Yep.
lovely. I'm going to share screen because that keeps me on point. So I'm going to go share screen. Here you go. And I've got a little presentation here for you. Can everybody see my screen? Lovely. I am also going to, we've got more people entering into the room. Do comment, tell us what drove you, what brought you into to learn how to deeply connect with your child. Where is this need coming from? Have you noticed signs that you feel you need more? How old is your child? Where in the world are you signing up from? Put it in the comment section. I want to hear about you. I want this uh, masterclass to be about you. I have promised my participants that it's going to be just 30 minutes. So I am going to be on target with the 30 minutes. I'm looking out for comments as well in the group. We're going to have live people jumping on live in our private group as well. So welcome to everyone joining us today. Beautiful. So how do you emotionally connect with your child? What are you doing now? Share with me, guys. Put it in the comment section. Let's make this interactive. Tell me, what are you doing now? What is your story? Kate's looking at the comments. We've got you covered. So put that in, guys. I can't wait to hear what is it that you find yourself already doing to create this connection. And let me flood you with 5 tips today of what you can do to emotionally connect with your child. Beautiful. I'd love this to be as interactive as possible. I've got people watching on Facebook as well. So keep comments coming. I'm watching your comments coming through on all sides. So bring that in. Let this be interactive. Let this be about you. Let this be about meeting your need. Lovely. So my story, like with everything, we all have a story. Tell me what your story is. This is what my story used to be. It was that busy, constantly exhausted mom, frustrated with my kids, frustrated with myself, really. Anger outbursts,
Lay down.
feeling really upset with with the fact that I wasn't being supported, feeling sad, disappointed, sense of despair. Who can relate to me? Nothing that I did felt good enough. Share with me where you're at. How many of these do you connect with? Beautiful. I'm getting people sending lovely, talking about our day, sharing experience with my children. Yes, thank you, Sandra. Sandra sharing with us how she is connecting with her kids at the moment. She talks about how her day's been. She shares experiences with her children, and she brings herself to their level, she says, and plays with them, laughing and learning together. Brilliant, brilliant. And we're going to share with you so much more today. So you've got that toolbox of connection filled up for you. That is my goal. That is my intention. So looking at this story, do you relate with something? Do you find yourself here at times? Do you find yourself getting upset and angry and then regretting what you said? All that it does for us is it tells us that we are not emotionally connected with our own self, and that is where the key lies, and you will see how we try that all together today. Here are some common symptoms that parents have shared with me of how and where they feel disconnected. They don't feel like they're getting through to their child. They're feeling resistance, like a wall of resistance when they try to give advice and support their child. They just don't feel like they're getting through. They're having to yell to make their child do things or come on board with them. They're finding their child not following through on requests. They're feeling like they're hardened to their anger. Even when you have that big, that ultimate breakdown and you are angry and you're yelling at them, they find that their kids have built a resistance even to that point. You're putting them in timeout and they are not even responding to that. So these are some of the common symptoms I've seen with clients where they feel that sense of disconnection. Share with me, what is it for you? What is your symptom? What are you seeing in your child that you have a sense that, okay, there needs to be greater connection? Put it in the chat box. Share with me some of your fears. Your kids might be young, so you find that they are still not showing you these many reactions, but you have your fears around what you can see might be building up down the track. Beautiful. Melissa says, all of these on the screen. She says, mine are 7 and 9 and are in bed, but pushing my buttons up and down. I love it. That's right. Kids are classic at pushing our button, at pushing our triggers and getting emotions out of us. And how upsetting is that they do this to us? And this is why we come back to ourselves, and guess what? We deactivate those triggers. That's what emotional mastery is about. And it makes me very excited to be able to teach parents these skills on how to deactivate the triggers. It is actually secretly a lot of fun, guys. Your kids will be pushing your buttons, but they don't have control. It deactivates their pattern too. And that's what I'm about. No more frustration. It's time for connection. Connection is the core. Connection is what our kids are craving. We are beings for connection and love. It's how we are created. It is all of our core need. And speaking our child's language on that level is brilliant, is where the gold lies. So no more frustration. It's time for connection. Here are some key points that I will be sharing with you today. Self-regulation. What is self-regulation? Self-regulation is coming back into ourselves, getting in tune with ourselves. As our kids push those buttons, we self-regulate. That's step number one. Before we react, we respond from self-regulation. Fostering connection. Are you fostering connection with your child? I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how you can do just that. And actually, I've got so many more, and I've tried to, even under the 5 points, I've tried to fit more in. So get your notebooks out, have your pens with you, write notes. You're not expected to know all of this. You build your toolbox so you can flick on your notes section of your phone, flick into your pages and know, okay, what can I use now? What can I do now? Once you've got the tools, that's where your confidence comes in. That's where your trust builds up. And that's where your kids are looking to connect, because your kids are craving that parent who has confidence and trust in themselves. The resistance they push against you is because you have resistance too. There's doubt within yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong. Share with me where you're at. I want to know, does this make sense? Is there a wall being pushed against that your child is crushing against? What if there wasn't a wall? What if your child could just come at you and you felt no resistance, but connected, self-regulated, open to receive where they are, hold space for them? Just being curious. One of my favorite words is be curious. Know where you are at. Become curious of your perception. How can you shift your perception so that you can change your reality? The next one is coach your child, not control. Where can you be more of a coach and not have the need, the desire to control? Control comes from fear. Coach comes from acceptance. So more ideas for you to take away. Lovely. We're going to jump straight into it. We are going to look at our connection tip number 1. Where is your emotional bank account at? There needs to be a balance. Yes, we need to correct our kids. Yes, we need to tell them what they need to do. But at the end of each day, we need to keep a check on each day's closing balance in the emotional bank account. What is your balance at the moment? When you need to set limits with your child, when you need to deny them requests, because we know what's best for them or not. When we need to correct behavior, that is all crucial. There is no way I'm saying you don't do that. You have to. But where is the balance? Where is your emotional bank account sitting at? As you enforce these limitations, as you set the boundaries, is there special time happening? Is there time for wholehearted attention to your child? Is there opportunity for your child to share how they feel about your opinion, how they feel about where they are at? Are you able to hold space for them? This is what builds the trust and partnership. This is what gives us permission to set limits, to correct their behavior, to build that foundation, if we are balancing this on the other side as well. I'm looking for comments in the comment section. I have a lot to share with you. I need to know that you are getting what I'm sharing. So share with me, what is your balance? Do you find that there is a good balance in your emotional bank account with your child? Are you setting limits and doing all of the, but are you just focused on correction and not connection? Where are you at? Let me know. Is there a balance? Because there needs to be. If we need to be able to set these boundaries, and if we are able to, if we have the need to be able to correct behavior, there needs to be more of the connection time, that time where we give them our full attention. There's time which is not filled with judgment. There is time where we are building trust and connection with them. So share with me, where are you at? What do you see happening in your relationship with your child? Absolutely, Sandra. Both sides are very important. At the end of the day, you need to check where is this balance? Where is the emotional bank account closing bank at? It is so closing balance at. It is very important to have both. You cannot have just one without the other. These both work hand in hand. So you need to be able to have an assessment at the end of the day. Initially, when we are consciously doing this work, putting in that added effort to, at night, I always have a journal by my side with a pen, and I'm always jotting down where on this personal growth journey where we are striving to be our best and do our best and give our best. If you've got desires of that nature, it supports you to have a system of doing an assessment at the end of the day. I check in with myself. How much fun have I had today? I check in with myself to see where I am and where is. Oh, thanks, Donna. I'm just looking at Donna's message. It's always wonderful to be here and to be in this energy. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate your comment. So have a look at that. Yes, Sandra, very important. Both sides are important. It needs to be balanced. We cannot be on one side and not the other. If you've had a day when you've had to really assert yourself and be strong with your child, ensure that towards the end of the day or when they have had some time, allow for some space, hold space for your child, non-judgmental space. Lovely. Any other questions, guys? Keep putting it. It allows me to know that you are here and that you are listening and you are following. Fun, yes, that's right. Fun is a huge one, Donna. Particularly when that's right, and we will come to it. It is one of my big tips today. So thank you for pointing that out. Lovely. Beautiful. Special time. Do you have special times that you spend with your child? I know I do, and they're very important. Parent-child rituals. That's me and my younger daughter, Janelle. On a Friday night, when we don't have too much on, when her older sister's away, we slip out into the mall in our pajamas. That's our funny, giggly thing that we do. We dress up our pajamas in a way that people won't know we're wearing pajamas. And we go to the mall, and Bing Boys is what we have at a mall that's close by to us, and it's our little treat. And then we are ready to just snuggle up, cuddle up. So it's our one-on-one time. Hugs. Hugs. Apparently, research tells us that 12 hugs a day. Some parents are blown. They're like, my child doesn't want to be in the same space as me. What do you mean hugs 12 times a day, Yolanda? Fit it in. As you create an awareness and allow for it to happen, you will see how you make this possible. In the morning when they wake up, before they go to school, as they're leaving the car, when they come back from school, when you pass them in the hallway, grab a hug. I go to my kids and I say, oh, can I just have a hug? I really just need it. Can you do this for me? I just feel like a hug. And boy, do they want to come and fill our cup. Boy, do they want to meet our needs as much as we are always meeting their needs. And let it be with physical touch. It's so powerful. Have small connection habits. What Janelle and I used to do during homeschooling. How hard was homeschooling? And many of the places here are still going through homeschooling. We had our little ritual at lunchtime during homeschooling day. It didn't matter whether we had anything fancy or not. We'd have leftovers, but we'll pretty it up in half an hour. We'd open the picnic mat, just go into the backyard and have a little connection time. It's what we did in the middle of our busy day, and we would both look forward to it. It kept our routines going. We kept on our schedule because we know at 12:30 we were going to meet downstairs for that time. Janelle still wanted to connect with her friends, but we still allowed for times 20 to 30 minutes. It was something we rushed in. We had everything ready. We'd pull out a few snacky items from the fridge, and we'd come out here. So special rituals allows us to have those connection times. Tip number 3: stay present. Switch off your technology. Spend time with your child one-on-one. Connect to your breath. You cannot do this with your child. You cannot be present with your child if you haven't allowed yourself enough opportunity to be present within yourself. I cannot emphasize it. So many books out there will say, let it go, be with your child, connect with them, and all of this. Yes, I agree, it's right, but how is that going for you? You need to have things that you do, disciplined things that you do on your own before you're able to be completely, wholly present and grounded with your child. Allow for 20 minutes or 10 minutes even with your child each day, where you don't bring your phone with you when you go into their room to connect to where they are at, but you switch off your technology, you connect to your breath, you become aware of your energy, aware of what's happening within you. Clear your energy before you go and create that space with your child. Just checking in the comments here again. Beautiful. I'm getting some really, really lovely comments here. Thank you for pouring those comments in here. Beautiful. Thank you. Lovely. Yes, Donna says that her son taught her about fun. Beautiful. More fun, please, mom. That's it. Our kids are seeking for times. There's so many times available. We just need to be looking for the opportunities. They are there. Connection tip number 4, just listen. I know you are waiting to give your solutions. Acknowledge feelings, hold space for feelings. So important. Ask non-judgmental questions. When your child comes and tells you about their friends, or they're having a hard time with their friends, don't look to see where your child was wrong. They are not quite ready to hear that yet. Build trust, build connection, acknowledge their feelings, hold space for them. Don't jump in to offer solutions. So many parents get it. They want to get in there and solve the problem and move on. No, stop and just listen. Bedtime routines is what Melissa is saying. Yes, Melissa, tell me about the bedtime routines. What What do you mean by that? Is it around with the point just before about staying present when you are putting your kids to bed? Yes, definitely. Yes, that's lovely. You share together those bedtime routines. Make sure you are present at that time. Make sure that you have checked in with yourself. Checked in with yourself. What's going on within you? Take a few breaths before you get into their room to put them to bed. Make sure that you're not taking your dense energy into them, because they may have stuff that they want you to support them with. So being present, clear your energy. I cannot emphasize enough, and I will share with you what that means, that clearing the energy is all about. Manage your own emotions. Cannot emphasize enough. This is why I run Emotional Mastery for Parents, because this is key. As we learn to master and manage our own emotions, guess what our kids are going to do? Our kids are replicating us. If we are flying off the handle, if we are having anger outbursts, and then we look at our child and say, what is this? What is this monster I've created? Well, take a look at the mirror. We need to manage our own emotions. That's exactly why Emotional Mastery is here. I have created just the program where so many parents have been through. Have a look, scroll down our pages, have a look and see what the feedback of parents are. Life transforms when you master your emotions. Emotions play a big role in the success of our life. We are emotional beings more than human beings. We are driven by our emotions. We are held back by emotion. We don't move forward in life from our, we ruin our relationship because we haven't managed our emotions. Emotional mastery is key, guys. Connection before correction. Don't jump into offer solutions. Connection is important before you can offer your solution. And here's that point on fun. Tune into your joy. Have fun. Schedule in time for fun. And one step before you're scheduling time for your fun, for fun with your kids, scheduling time for fun with yourself. Put on that music in the morning, dance, be that joyful parent you take to your kids. Don't be looking for your kids to fill your cup, and your kids are going to make you joyful, and you're going to push them and you're going to put music and dance with them. They may not be ready for it. Does that mean you're not going to be that person? Bring it back to you. You are responsible to be that fun parent. You are responsible to bring fun into your life. Otherwise, we are going to be going through life in our pain. If we are not in pain, we are in pleasure. They're two sides of the same coin. So let's schedule in. Let's be disciplined about pleasure. Let's be disciplined about the fun we have. Have more fun and laugh more. And here's one. Take the smile challenge. I would like to challenge each of you today. This is my 5th connection point. Challenge you to smile. Smile around your child. Watch how the energy starts to shift around them. Smile. It will bring out your own emotions of joy. Yes, fake it till you make it, parents. Smile while you are around your child. It is magic. I cannot emphasize enough. It is magic to just smile. Smile with your child. Smile when you know they're having a hard time, you're feeling their anxiety. Smile. Smile and allow space and hold them with that confident, trusting space, that confidence and trust in yourself. Lovely. So foundation for emotional connection is my tier model, where you get to see emotions. How do emotions play out? My model is my 4-part model, which is thoughts. Your thoughts bring out your emotions. Your emotions lead you to take the actions which give you the results that you have. So think of a challenging time. This is the work we do. This work, I didn't do it just by myself. I worked with coaches to support me on this journey. I encourage you to do the same. We are not here to do this work alone. We are supported, and it is our duty. It is our commitment to ourselves to commit to be taken on this journey. You're not doing it, I mean, you're doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your kids, And what I love most is we're doing it for generations to come. We break generational patterns, guys, when we do this work consciously, because we are modeling our parents. This is what brought us to this space. The only difference is when we modeled, when our parents modeled their parents to us, we accepted, we obliged. But our kids today are not doing that. They are not obliging. They're saying, no, I will not follow that. I will not be parented from fear. Go and do your tier model, parents. Know what your thoughts are. Are they tainted with fears? Where have they come from? What is the emotion that you hold? What emotion, what energy are you bringing into your home? What actions are you taking as a result of those emotions? And what results are you getting? Because if you aren't getting the result of love and connection in your family, you need to work on this model. You need to assess the thoughts that are bringing up the emotions of frustration and disappointment and the anger outbursts that come up from within you, which is giving you the result of that disconnection. We have the power. This is where empowered parenting comes in. This is what I take parents through in my program. That's my 5 stages of empowered parenting on our emotional mastery 12-week journey. We start with the chaos that we see around us, with the kids not listening, with relationship challenges. We start to become aware of what is happening in the second phase. We start to be aware of the fact that we have choices. We start to see that there is a way out. We start to become the observer in the third phase. We start to detach from, we stop reacting, we start responding. In the fourth space, this is where we start to deactivate triggers. So all of this happens during our 12-week emotional mastery program, guys. It is an amazing transformational process where you go from a stage of chaos and confusion and concern about your loved ones to a point of the inner calm. As we shift our patterns, guess what? The patterns of those around us are shifting too. I am going to be sharing in depth about what this is all about on my 90-minute parenting workshop that's happening on Saturday, the 15th of May at 10:30 a.m. I am offering those of you who have taken the time to be here a free ticket to my parenting workshop happening next Saturday. The link is in the post. The link will be in the comment section and there it is. It's in the comment section of our live that's broadcasting on Facebook. To jump in there, don't waste time. Those tickets won't last. We have a maximum limit of people we want in the room. We want to connect individually with each of the parents. I want to leave you with this, guys. It is so important that where your focus goes, energy flows. Often parents are focused on the kids, on shifting their behavior, on focused on their partners. Where focus goes, your energy flows. Your relationship with your kids is equally important in relation to your relationship with your partner. If you both have equal say in raising your kids, and for you to be content and for you to have your peace within yourself, it's not about your kids, it's not about your partner, it is about you. Your self-love, focus on you is the best gift you can give to your partner. It's the best gift you can give to your kids. A loving, joyful mom within themselves, a loving, joyful dad within themselves is the first step to enjoying those relationships with the people around us. And because we have Mother's Day coming up, guys, I've got a free PDF, 15 ways to make yourself feel better. And you also get a free ticket to our 90-minute parenting workshop. Just say yes to the PDF and you will receive the PDF. Most likely we already have your email address, so we'll send that to you. Say yes if you want 15 ways you can switch yourself up. Just swipe through the 15 ways and know which one you're going to choose and be in your best self. Do it for your kids, do it for the people around you, do it for yourself. I cannot emphasize, for a good relationship, For deep connection with those around you, it's the deep connection within yourself that is core. Beautiful. Lovely. What is empowered parenting? It is about self-awareness. It is about emotions. It is about how we respond. It is about addressing core needs. It's about shifting our perception, and it's about attaining this goal of win-win parent and child relationship. I am Yolanda Alvarez. I work with a whole range of tools. I'm a trained emotions coach. I used a whole lot of tools to support parents on this journey. There's one-on-one sessions in our group 12-week work. There's one-on-one sessions, there's group work. Do come and reach out to me. There's a whole lot of tools that we use. We've got emotion charts. We look at our energy. We work through energy. We consciously choose to shift where we are at and move. So it's all beautifully, safely structured for you. You are not alone. I guide you on your inner awareness journey. I look forward to seeing you. We are giving away 3 tickets. I look forward to having you. I'm giving away tickets to everybody who's come here today, actually. But you need to register today. Make sure you have registered. Make sure you have said yes to. Make sure that you have said yes to our message there. And if you would like our PDF, do let us know. See you all. Thank you so much to everybody for coming in today. Beautiful. And we see you back again in 2 weeks. We run a masterclass every fortnight. Do send me a private message if you've got a topic you want me to cover for you. I would be most obliged. See you all, guys. Bye.